Phang province is paradise for outdoor enthusiasts. Water lovers can enjoy kayaking, bamboo rafting, sailing, fishing and diving. On land, there's bird watching, rock climbing and jungle trekking on foot and on elephant. But there's also plenty to arouse the cravings of adrenaline junkies. At the Sealand camp in Don Bariwat Wildlife Sanctuary, a group of tourists prepare to go whitewater rafting. Before a whitewater rafting trip, what do you tell the tourists? What are the dangers?
The dangers is rapid for the whitewater rafting because some rapids is quite difficult. But I always tell the people relax. We have the people escort you everywhere. You fall off, you tip over. Don't worry about that. So many times when the people tip over, they're not scaring because they know what they have to do. Yep.
You're like, don't worry, sabai, sabai,
yes, right. Yep. Yep.
Good Thai style, right?
Yep.
And they're off. Bet you're glad you had that big lunch now, aren't you, mate? Where are you going? Nice move. And the precipice awaits. Whoa! Waving, not drowning. The traffic is bumper to bumper. Stop for a picnic, have you? Whoa! Provide your insurance information, but do not admit fault. 'Tis a raging torrent. And back to dry land. No casualties today. After a swift ride downhill, how about an elephant trek back up? And just like your car needs gas, you have to fill up your elephant. Oh, and a free wash. Can we pay at the pump? The Don Bariwat Sanctuary is 224 square kilometers of forested hills that provide a home for black and Malayan sun bears, gibbons, langurs, white cats and leopards, black pythons and cobras, and rare birds such as the blue-banded kingfisher. Most of these guys keep a low profile and shy away from the tourists. But there's one species that's hard to miss. Phang province is pitching itself as a top eco-tourism destination, but eco-tourism, isn't that a contradiction in terms? How do you bring thousands of people into a pristine rainforest like this without disturbing the fragile ecosystem? The answer is you can't, but this area was already disturbed by tin mining during the last century. Resorts like Sealand can help preserve the rest of the natural environment by making it a tourist draw and only using pre-existing tracks and structures.
The ATV, we also use the own tin mining tracks. If we see any tree, we also not cut the tree, we just make a curve. Something like that, so keep the same tree, but some rock is look quite dangerous. We have the staff to fix that. So if anybody have the problem, our staff will put in the garage first to fix this up before we use it.
Or if you fancy a more laid-back activity here in Phang Nga province, how about some nice, gentle bamboo rafting? This is the ultimate in self-sustaining recreation. These rafts are certainly made from local materials, and bamboo is one natural resource that's seemingly infinite. Glad I'm not the only one lazing above the river. So, I've ridden the whitewater rapids and chilled out on a bamboo raft. Now it's time to head underground for some cave kayaking. Have you ever cruised down a river? in pitch blackness under a few million tons of rock. We are in Tam Pung Chang, Elephant Belly Cave, so called because of these amazing rock formations. Eventually, the stream grows too treacherous and we're forced to abandon the boats. Luckily, we had Smeagol to guide us. ทำไมสีแบบนี้นะฮะ Quicksand. This is the herd of elephants right here, isn't it?
บ่อน้ำศักดิ์สิทธิ์ครับบ่อน้ำศักดิ์สิทธิ์
Oh, now the water is flowing down the elephant's trunk, right? Elephants aren't the only wildlife deep in the cave. Wait! We get back into the kayak for the journey back to the surface. A few 100,000 years ago, this would have been seawater, salt water, because we were under sea level. Even now, during rainy season, you can't come in here. We would be completely submerged. And finally, we emerged from the Elephant's Belly Cave. It's been an epic day of eco-friendly adventure tourism. Pursuing pleasure while protecting a pristine environment. It's a fine balance like the ecosystem itself, here in Songpek, in Phang Na proper.